and welcome. I'm Julie. Thank you for joining me for a chair yoga sequence, which will be very gentle and short, probably about 15 minutes. So have yourself a chair and just sit back. Rest your hands comfortably in your lap. Soften your eyes so that maybe they gently close. Allow the facial muscles to relax. And just begin to notice how you feel. Notice any physical sensations. And then connect with your breath. There's no need to change it. Just simply notice. Observe the inhale drawing in. Notice the exhale releasing out. Just be completely present with the breath. And then we can join the palms of the hands together, meeting at the center of the chest. A little soft bow of the head towards the heart to take a moment and maybe set a personal intention or a dedication or a prayer for your practice. And we'll draw a full deep breath in through the nose. Exhale out the mouth and just lower the hands back down to the lap. If your eyes were closed, just allow them to softly open, but keep the gaze cast down. You can draw the gaze back up. Good. Let's bring the arms out by the sides. You can pull your back slightly away from the back of your chair and maybe even move yourself a little bit more forward. Just feel that energy through the arms and through the fingers. You can even imagine kind of water cascading down off the shoulders, the arms, and off the fingertips. Also notice the grounding and rooting down of the feet. Let the ankles fall below the knees. Notice the natural length of your spine. And on an inhale, rotate your palms up. Feel the opening through your chest, your upper back. And when you're ready, on an inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. And as you exhale, lower them down. And just follow your breath. Your inhale will sweep your arms up. And your exhale will lower them down. Good. One more time. Inhale, sweeps the arms up overhead. This time as you exhale, just lower the right arm down to the right side of your chair. Root down through the sitting bones and your feet. And as you take another breath in, lengthen up through that left side. As you exhale, maybe lean over to your right a bit. You'll feel that extension through the left side of the body. And you can allow your gaze to go wherever's comfortable for your neck. So you might like to look down or maybe straight ahead, or you could turn the head up. On an inhale, we'll sweep that right arm back up. As we exhale, let's let our palms come together and the hands draw down to the center of the chest. Inhale, arms sweep out and up overhead. As you exhale, lower your left arm down to the left side of the chair. Root down through the sitting bones and the feet. On your inhale, lengthen up through that right side. And then as you exhale, lean over to the left a bit. Again, let your gaze go where it's comfortable for you. On an inhale, sweep the left arm back up overhead. As you exhale, palms touch, hands draw down to the center of the chest. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up overhead. As you exhale, bring the hands down to the tops of your thighs, hinge from your hips, and slowly begin to bring the chest forward. Just a natural length of spine, so no rounding. Just find that natural length. Invite the shoulders to draw down away from the ears. Take your time, find your way back up. Sweep your arms out and up overhead. Palms will touch. Hands draw down to the center of the chest. Lower the hands down to the lap. We're going to come into some seated cat-cow. So at first, just notice that natural length of spine. And then as you breathe in, begin to shift the hips back slightly, open through the chest and heart, and your gaze begins to rise a bit. As you exhale, you come through that neutral spine, and the tailbone begins to shift slightly under as your spine rounds and your gaze draws down. And we just follow that gentle undulation of the spine, coming through neutral and then opening, gaze rises. Exhale, coming through neutral, tailbone draws slightly under, spine rounds, looking down. And follow that a few more times. Beautiful. One more time, rising up and opening. And this time as you exhale, just come back to that neutral, natural length of spine. Begin to lift one heel at a time. So just go from foot to foot, lifting one heel and lowering it, and lifting the other heel and lowering it. And then let's lift both heels at the same time. And then let's switch to the toes. Begin lifting and spreading the toes, going from foot to foot at first. And then we'll lift both at the same time. See how much you can spread your toes as you lift them up. Good. One more time, and then we'll rock. Heels, and then toes, and then heels and toes. A few times. Good. One more time. And then we'll root down through both feet. Notice that connection and any sensations. Good. Step the feet apart, the legs apart. Turn the toes out a bit. Knees are opening, so press to the outer edges of the feet a little bit so your knees don't fall in or you collapse in on your arches or insteps of your feet. Lengthen through the spine, engage through your core. And actually, let's circle the chest around a couple of times. So begin to find a circle, circling in one way. And then when the torso comes around forward, reverse that circle in the other direction. Good. When you come forward, we can hold here. And then take your time, draw yourself back up, and bring the feet back together. Draw your arms down by your sides. Rotate the palms up. Hold here. Feel that opening. Inhale. Sweep your arms up overhead. And this time as you exhale, just allow the arms to come down about halfway. Keep the elbows nice and soft, palms facing up. And we'll draw the fingertips in towards the tops of our shoulders. And begin to create some circles here. So circle the elbows around. These could be small circles, or you could make the circles a little bit wider, larger. And then we'll reverse circle the other way. Just feel that nice opening. Good. Draw the elbows back out to the sides. Send the hands out. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, allowing the palms to touch and the hands to draw down to the center of the chest. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up overhead. As you exhale, take hold of your right leg. So you're going to lift just the heel, or maybe you're going to lift the leg slightly, or maybe you can draw the top of the thigh in towards you. Notice your spine too. Doesn't mean you have to change anything you're doing. You can just simply notice if you're rounding or you're drawing your shoulders up here. Maybe see if you can drop the shoulders down and lengthen through the spine. Maybe you like to point and flex through that right foot a couple of times. You can circle it around in one direction and then maybe the other. Good. And then flex the foot. And we're going to turn the knee out to the side, catch hold of our foot, and place that right ankle over top the left knee, supporting the right knee. So this may not work for everyone, and if it doesn't, that's okay. What you can simply do is just lower the leg down, allow the knee to open out to the side, and just hold here. Whatever works for you. Remember, this is your practice, so you're noticing and observing what works best for you. So take a big breath in and out, and just notice any of the sensations that are occurring in the body right now. My body tends to speak to me a lot here. Take one more breath in. And as you exhale, invite the chest to come forward. Good. Slowly bring the chest back up. Let's guide the knee up and cross at the thighs or cross at the ankles or shins. Take the left hand to the top of the right knee or maybe the outside of the right thigh. We'll inhale, sweep that right arm overhead, and as we exhale, we're going to twist to our right. We'll lower that right hand down to the side or the back of our chair. Come out of the twist slowly. We'll lift that right leg up and let's send it out in front of us. And maybe send the left leg out to meet it as well. Toes sky high. Take a big breath in here. As you exhale, hinge from the hips. Keep the knees nice and soft and draw the chest forward. Begin to rise back up. And draw one foot in at a time. Nice. Inhale, sweeps the arms up overhead. As you exhale, this time take hold of your left leg again. So you might just lift the heel or the foot slightly, or you can begin to draw the top of the left thigh into you. Support the leg wherever works for you. So behind the thigh, or maybe catching hold of the shin here. And we can point and flex through the foot a couple of times. Maybe circle it around. And the other direction. And then just flex the foot. We'll allow the left knee to open, catch hold of the foot here, and place the ankle over top the right knee. Again, if this doesn't work, lower it down, cross at the ankles, allow the knee to open here. Good, take your breath in and out, just being present to any sensations. And then on an exhale, slowly begin to shift the chest forward. Draw the chest back upright. Support the knee, guiding it up to cross at the thighs or at the shins and ankles. We'll place the right hand to the top of the left knee or maybe the outside of the left thigh. Our inhale will sweep the left arm overhead, and as we exhale, we'll twist to the left, lowering the arm down to the side or the back of the chair. Coming out of the twist, returning forward, we'll take the left leg up, send it out in front. This time the right leg will meet it. Take a breath in, maybe lift and open through the chest a little bit. Draw your shoulders down away from the ears. And as you exhale, keep the knees soft and bring the chest forward. Rising back up. Let's sweep the arms up overhead. And as we exhale, lower them down to the sides of your chair. Draw the shoulders back and down, and then lift with the heart. Good, coming back, bending one knee at a time, drawing the soles of the feet down towards your floor. And we'll sit all the way back into our chairs, resting the back. Hands can come into your lap in any position that you might like to. Palms down, palms up, hands folded. You can soften your eyes so that they close or just softly gaze down. Being present to how the body feels in this moment. And let's draw the palms of the hands together, meeting at the center of the chest for Anjali Mudra, softening the head towards the heart. May I be well. May I be happy and content. May I be free from danger and suffering. May I be filled with loving kindness. May you be well. May you be happy and content. May you be free from danger and suffering. May you be filled with loving kindness. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy and content. May all beings be free from danger and suffering. May all beings be filled with loving kindness. Thank you so much for joining me for this gentle chair yoga practice. Namaste.